Hello, welcome to the weather update. It's September 9th, 2022. And we're starting off with the satellite because today was a real disappointment. We thought we'd have a beautiful day with a beautiful sky, and that didn't happen. We were a lot of haze and smoke in the air, and that's why we're starting off with the high-resolution satellite because here's Earl, by the way. It says Hurricane Earl. We'll talk about that in a minute. Look at how huge he is. He's going to be heading again out to sea. I guess that's what's left of Danielle. And look at this. The smoke has drifted into Greenland. Oh my God. Well, anyway, you can see all the haze and the smoke that we had in the skies today. This was all at higher levels. You weren't really smelling anything at the surface, but this is all coming from California. All of this. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at this fire in Oregon. Oh my God. It looks like a freaking volcano went off. And look at the smoke over California. The whole West Coast is on fire. Looks like there's more fires up here, too. Oh, my God. All right. But this is all connected. This is all connected. So everybody lives it up on Wall Street today. Winning big again. The planet is dying, basically. But anyway. You can see the smoke and the haze in the sky today. Let's look at the satellite loop, and you'll also see that smoke. We also had some extra cumulus clouds over us, too. No doubt because the smoke was providing additional condensation nuclei. Look at that last frame there. You could really see the smoke there, really how thick it is in that last frame. Let's see if we can hit pause here so you can see that. There, look at that. There. So you can see it's all over the northeast there. And this is what it looked like at the surface. You can see the haze in the sky. Very hazy sky today. This is the sunset. Very red. You can see, again, that haze in the sky. Another look at the sunset. And we have that, too. Yep. Yep. Look, see all the haze there? Yep. Yeah, that's... and this is what it looked like at dusk. Again, you can see that layer of smoke right there. So, yeah, today the sky was not very nice looking at all, you could say. All right, the temperatures were nice, but the sky was pretty crappy for any, photography or anything like that. So let's go take a look at the temperatures, and got temperatures, I guess, around 70 across Long Island. We'll take a look right now and see what we got as we wait for this to load. It would be nice if it would load. All right, so temperature 66 degrees at Islip, dew point 57. Dew points are comfortable, 68 at Farmingdale with a dew point of 57. Of course, the alley 72. Look at West Hampton, 55. We also want to take a look and see what the lows were this morning at West Hampton. And you can see generally temperatures are, even in the Pine Barrens, New Jersey, they're cooling off quite nicely as well. So we'll take a look and see what the day was like at Islip. And you will see here that we got to, I guess, close to 80 degrees. Dew points were comfortable, and you can see there were some scattered clouds around. So the same thing, if we go look at West Hampton, actually there were even more clouds. If we get out to the Pine Barrens, you see there were even more clouds. Some reports of, if we go back here, you can see few. Even broken, overcast right in the middle of the day. So, yeah, not a day. And the dew points were a little higher, too, out east as well. Well, look at that. See, the dew point, it went southeast, and the dew point dropped for a little bit, and then went back up again. So we've had some crazy dew point variations, I guess, there at West Hampton. But anyway, let's go take a look at what our lows and highs were for the day. So we'll start off first with the lows. Wow, 48 at West Hampton. 48 at West Hampton. That's very nice. The rest of us were in the mid-50s. Of course, the alley probably only got down to like the mid-60s. Probably the alley was probably like LaGuardia at 64, and then mid-50s there in New Jersey's Pine Barrens as well. But the 48 is pretty remarkable for West Hampton. Let's go to the highs. And highs generally in the mid to upper, they had mid-70s out east. Everybody else was upper 70s to around 80, upper 70s in New Jersey. Again, with that easterly flow, kept the temperatures low. That's going to change tomorrow. Things are going to start heating up. So let's talk about Hurricane Earl. Let's get the latest from the National Hurricane Center. Latest public advisory. Large Earl will contribute to high rip current threat across the West Atlantic this weekend. So as of 5 p.m., its location is 35.9 north, 58.7 west, about 430 miles northeast of Bermuda, about 800 miles south-southwest of Cape Race, Newfoundland. Maximum sustained winds 105 miles an hour. Moving northeast at 26 miles an hour. So it's now getting into the upper air steering currents, which is going to kick it out to sea. And minimum central pressure 954 millibars, 28.17 inches. And Earl is a very large hurricane. It says here hurricane force winds extend outward up to 80 miles from the center, and tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 275 miles from the center. So I like how they call it Large Earl. Large Earl. But yeah, Earl is very large. Earl's a big guy. So let's take a look at the warning cone here. And again, you see it stays pretty much out to sea. Doesn't really bother any land masses except for the surf. And you saw those purple shadings along a lot of the, we have these surf advisories because of that. Let's go now take a look at what Earl looks like on the satellite. So we'll go here and we will take a look at Earl on here first. So here's Earl on the and you can clearly see now it's moving. Man, look at that eye. That is a huge eye. How big is that thing? That's huge, that eye. That is huge eye. Very again, this far north. Look at the storm and look at how impressive it looks. That's pretty incredible right there. That's pretty incredible. In fact, I'm going to have to go back to the MODIS now, take a look at that, and we're going to have to measure that eye. Because that eye looks big. Let's see if we can get that eye in the center. Yeah, you might be able to see that off to the side or not. I could take my ruler. Problem is the ruler. Measure distance. Oh yeah, hang on, I gotta change this. Hold on. I screwed it up. Well, let's do this again. Well, I screwed it up. All right. It won't let me switch now. Come on. I have to refresh this. All right. No. Miles. All right, measure distance. So let's measure how big this eye is. And look at this thing. So we'll go from eye wall to eye wall. Oh, my God. That eye is over 30 miles wide. That's insane. Yeah, that's crazy, all right. That is crazy. So, yeah, that's a huge eye right there. So let's take a look and see what this looks like on Tropical Tidbits. We're going to go to current storms. We're going to look at Large Earl right now. And, yeah, large is enough. 38 degrees north. This storm is just going crazy. So, yeah, the planet is in a tailspin. But Wall Street, they don't care. Third day in a row, they win big. They don't care. They're in their own damn world, in their own little enclaves, oblivious to the harsh reality that the rest of us deal with. I know it's hard for that to keep that ranting from coming out, but it is. It's going to come out. All right. So, taking a look at the... This is insane here. So, again, look at this. The remnants of this thing could hit Greenland, for goodness sake. Well, when the Greenland ice sheet melts, nobody's going to be living up on the South Shore because the South Shore is going to be underwater. Then you won't be living it up anymore, snobs, right? I'm sorry. But anyway, so this is what Earl looks like here. And again, we'll take a look at that track. And let's take a look at the effects from the surf. We're going to go to windy.com. See, I'm aware of the planet in chaos. Look at this thing. So here's Earl right there. Let's just show you. I just want to show you, the impact of the waves here. We're lucky. The worst part isn't going to hit us with the surf. But again, if you're in Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, you're going to be getting some pretty rough surf. I think I have the water here. So again, look at these waves again. And yeah, you're going to be getting 20+ foot waves there from this thing. As it moves over, it's going to sit there for a little bit. Here's Sunday. Doesn't really go anywhere. Kind of gets stuck and it'll just spin itself out, I guess. It's crazy. So, Yeah, that's one natural disaster that luckily isn't affecting us, but we're going to take a look and see what the buoys are registering right now as far as these buoys go. If we can get the latest marine observations here. I want the summary. So, looks like the water temperatures have dropped a little bit at least, but take a look at the waves here. Doesn't really show up the waves too much. Where are the waves? I don't even see them here. Well, we'll look at it more tomorrow. I don't think we're seeing... Yeah, I don't know. See? All right, doesn't really show... Oh, here's the wave heights. 5, 7 feet. That's not too impressive right now. Well, tomorrow it's going to come up a little more. So, yeah, Earl, a very, very impressive storm. So, again, just another storm with another huge eye. It's one thing we're seeing hurricanes with larger eyes. As we're changing the climate, it's affecting the way these storms behave. So let's go take a look at the 0Z vertically integrated smoke from the HRRR. Will shift from one natural disaster that's luckily missing us to another that's affecting the whole country in some way or another. And you can see here is the smoke model. You can see there's the smoke that was over us today. It looks like it kind of tries to push it away from us tomorrow, especially if you're in New Jersey. But we may have more cirrus rolling in, so I don't think we're going to be having any clear skies, unfortunately, like we were hoping for. But anyway, yeah, horrible disasters going on out there in California and Oregon right now. You can't even imagine. Oh, and they had power shutoffs too in this heat as well. So, yeah, let's just continue to live it up and be completely oblivious to the harsh reality that we're in. So let's go to where is Tropical Tidbits and what did I do with it? What did I do with Tropical Tidbits? Maybe it was here? Yeah, okay. So let's take a look and see let's go to the models now, and obviously Earl's going to be staying away from us, fortunately. High pressure remains in charge for tomorrow, giving us a dry day, though you could see as it shifts to the south, we'll have more of that westerly flow, which is going to bring up the temperatures. And then on Sunday, you'll see increasing clouds, more clouds, and you can see these showers off to the west. And this is our next chance of rain, which will wind up being a Monday, and then into Tuesday with this like upper level low that's going to sort of pass through. And once that passes through, we'll have high pressure building in again and giving us more nice weather for the rest of the week. So let's go take a look at the HRRR model. 0Z HRRR model, and I don't think we're going to see any precipitation chances in here. Maybe as you get toward later Sunday, maybe a slight chance for light rain. This is again our next chance of rain, perhaps moving in as soon as Sunday evening. Let's go take a look at our dew points and wind flow, so you can see where the winds and dew points. So you can see what's going to happen tomorrow. Winds shift to the west, northwest, and that's going to heat things up. And then there'll probably be a sea breeze in the afternoon. The good news with that westerly flow is the dew points will remain comfortable. They won't be too high. And as we go into Sunday, we start seeing more of a southwesterly flow, so we'll probably see a little more in the way of higher dew points, especially toward the evening. That's when the rain moves in. So let's go look at the temperatures. And your temperatures tomorrow, you'll see highs getting up there. They're going to get up there. So, yep. Looks like, probably I would say low to mid 80s probably, with sea breezes in the afternoon, dropping temperatures along the South Shore. The place to be, because the middle of the island's going to be warm, and there's going to be no train service, and it's going to be lifeless. Not as cool tomorrow night. We're probably not going to see, tonight we'll probably still get some lows, probably in the 50s. Most of us will probably be in the low 60s. But it won't be as cool Saturday night, probably only 65 to 70. And then for Sunday, you'll see here, probably 65 to 70 for lows. And then Sunday, a little bit cooler with the more cloud cover, probably low 80s for highs. And if we want to go a little more and look a little further into the future here, we can put this back to the dew points. And I'll give you a glance at next week. I'm not going to really talk about next week until Sunday night. But you'll see as we hear Sunday, you can see it's still kind of showing a westerly flow here on dew point. So sea breezes may be limited. But here comes the Monday is going to be very moist, very humid, and here comes that surge of humidity that could bring us a chance of some much-needed rain because we're still in a severe drought. That humidity hangs on with us Tuesday, and then by Wednesday we have northwest winds to west winds take over, dry air moves in, and that's going to be with us. Looks like a secondary front comes through on Thursday, bringing us even more relief, and then Friday looks pretty nice, too, with dry weather. So we'll have to get through a couple of muggy days, but hopefully maybe those muggy days can bring us some rainfall. Doesn't look all that hot Monday. That's indicating cloud cover. Same thing for Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we see highs in the upper 70s, and then mid-70s for Thursday, Friday. So it'll be nice, but still a little bit above normal. Normal highs by then is supposed to be around 74. So let's go look at the rainfall forecast. And obviously, like I said, between Monday and Tuesday, let's see how much rain the GFS wants to give us. Probably won't be that much. Let's see. Yeah, not that much. Maybe a half inch, maybe an inch in some areas if you're lucky. That's not enough to start to really get rid of this drought, unfortunately, as it continues. At least we'll take whatever we can get, obviously, but it's not enough to really. We need a real soaker. We just haven't seen it. So let's go to the skies next. And obviously, let me go and start with the more short-range models for the skies. RGM first. So obviously tomorrow I think we'll have the cirrus start rolling in. So we have a little less smoke, maybe. Maybe the smoke goes away, but then we're gonna have the cirrus coming in. So I don't think it'll be a nice blue sky. And then Sunday, obviously, we're gonna have plenty of clouds around. And then we'll have plenty of clouds for Monday and Tuesday as well. If you look at the GFS here, you will see here Sunday. Here's tomorrow. So cirrus comes in Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We're kind of stuck in the clouds, and then we start seeing the sun come out Wednesday. And this front seems to want to hang up to the south, but hopefully it'll be far enough to the south that we'll have a nice clear sky. But again, the smoke is the wild card. We don't know if that's going to affect us or not. But it looks like it stays clear. And then this would be the next chance of perhaps rain that could move in for next weekend. Perhaps. No, it stays to the south, though, we'd see as clouds. So, yeah, this drought is, and we're still in a severe drought. If we go to the drought maps here. Drought monitor. Yeah, we can look at the drought monitor here and show you the Northeast is still in this severe drought, D2 for Long Island. So, yeah, it continues. We didn't get enough rain as a result. Some parts of New England got some alleviation. So they went from D3 to D2 because they did get a little more rain from some of those heavier rains. Same thing. Connecticut also, because they had some really heavy rains over there. They got into moderate drought. But look at New Jersey. They're doing a lot better than us. I mean, they're only abnormally dry in Ocean County right now. So, yeah, it's the place that's going to probably have some good color, Ocean County. I guess even the drought is trying to tell me to shut up and go to New Jersey. But yeah, there you go. That wraps this video up. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.